All right, so this is the second person we're going to be talking to today, and the person is
Mercy.
Mercy, 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 Mercy. Why do I feel like my dad wants to beat me? I'm like, Daddy, have mercy.
It works.
All right. So we'll be asking Mercy something, and we'll be asking kind of different question from what we've been asking a while. So the question is going to be: do you have any reflection of a particular disciplinary measure your dad or your mom gave to you that you love to share, and how that's impacted in your life?
Okay, I'm going to start by saying my mom actually did a wonderful work bringing me up
Nice
because,
one.
like, up to date, the relationship I have with her is like based on the fact that okay, she sat me down. Even after flogging me, she still wanted to know what was going on in my head.
Okay.
So basically, I think I'm not going to share the story. I'm just going to use it as an instance that, like, discipline, since
Okay.
you're going towards that side.
Okay.
I think understanding your child, knowing what is going on in their head, not just the cane is going to come up, don't worry, even the Bible supports it, so the cane is going to come up. But before, during, after, I think like parents need to understand why their child did what they did, how their child should not do it again, the consequences of their actions, and then probably the child will now be able to open up because there are some situations where children repeat certain actions and then, like my friend said, you just like charge the cane now. Shebi skin, they'll flog you collect another one, you go back and do it. But when you are able to understand what led the child to do that,
Okay.
you're able to tell the child, okay, this thing you did is not wrong, it's going to affect you this way. And on Sunday in church, we're told that some actions of our children don't just affect the child, it affects the family.
Okay.
Because when children end up doing something wrong, like, and you just flog them and then end up in cultism, the mental stress is more on the family.
Yeah.
So it's not just about flogging them or just shouting on them or seizing their gadgets. You have to understand, like, their mental health is also at stake. Children go through more things than parents, and it's up to our parents to like sit down and listen to what the child is going through. Like, make that child your best friend, basically. That's what my mom did, Sha. So that's my bestie for life.
Okay, perfect. So the follow-up question will be: how are you going to do it to your children? What's your plan?
Plan.
Before you answer that, the generation generation after we right now, okay, are going to be in quotes. Okay, so you understand what I mean by in quotes. There are a lot of things, a lot of questions people are asking. If this generation is like this, what about the next generation? So, do you think that same method is going to work in the next generation or not?
Yeah, working in the next generation.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. Because funny enough, this supposed generation that is after me, because me, I still feel I'm the next generation.
Okay.
But they are more like exposed
Okay.
to things. So children want to go back to their parents.
Okay.
Because if your mom does not listen to you, your dad does not listen to you, you want like a listening ear outside. And at the end of the day, that listening ear might like not give them the best advice so far.
Okay.
So yes, it's going to work because maybe from like me now, I intend answering your question on my plan.
Okay.
I intend having just two children, like male and female. And God's willing, my husband is going to be someone that thinks like me. So it's going to be a plan of I'm your best friend, I'm your first friend. Anything that happens, you tell me first before. And I have to know your friends, the family they come from, your friends' parents as well, what they do for a living. Because you're sending your children to school, they are obviously going to get affected with things that are going exactly. So you have to give them the grounds that, oh, anything that happens in school, I have to tell mommy first before I do anything. Oh, mommy, this boy said I should take this thing. Is it good for my body? And then you're not just accepting this information. How you accept the information determines whether the child is going to tell you like another information or not. So you have to be calm, like with your children, and then give them listening ear. So, and like the next generation that you said, they are like already phone used from birth already. They are Gen Z technology already. So if you don't inform them what is wrong, the internet is going to tell them, and it might be something else. So you have to give them grounds that okay, what mommy says is what is best for me.
Perfect. So thank you very much for this awesome interview session, and I want to say that Childish loves you.
Absolutely.
All right.